Like, let's go back to
Yeah.
righteousness.
And as you were speaking, one of the things that bubbled up for me was that we happen to be in a time, and I think across the globe, I certainly have the experience living in the United States, that when people are different than us, um, I think the knee-jerk reaction for many populations is to say, "Why can't they be like me?" Or this is what my
Mm,
norm is, and therefore making other people wrong. Like if that's your lived experience, but it's not my lived experience, then you're wrong. And I just
mm,
have seen and heard a lot of that maybe escalating as of late. So I think that we as coaches have the opportunity using curiosity and using inquiry to explore what else could be true, and what might that person's lived experience be like, what um rather than falling in a place of judgment, what would happen
yeah.
if we fell into a place of curiosity?
I think it's a really important call to sort of challenge judgments because as humans, we have them every day. We just are walking around with them internally. And I would say it's the coach now has this responsibility when the client is like in a good place and ready to push
Right.
and challenge not just assumption, which is happening all the time, but also um I was having this like moment where I was like, it's not just that it's assumption. It's also like, and it's not challenging somebody for saying like, oh, you're not connecting or being curious with somebody different than you. I think it's like, what is something that you might want to let go of? What is something that you're holding on to? Let's call it righteousness. Like, let's go back to
Yeah.
righteousness. I think at the moment that coaches notice somebody getting on a platform and claiming they're right and somebody's wrong, or claiming, gosh, my boss is such a blank, I'm so mad. Everything is about the boss, right? My projections of the boss. So my judgments of the boss, the positionality of that person, and I'm right, they're wrong. Those are major like alarm signals going off that we might need to be doing some cognitive behavior theory work. Like, let's chart this out and really get clear on the reaction, the emotion, what actually was the situation, and then what's your reaction to it, your behavior, and looking at how your belief, your perception, and then your behavior are always correlated. So these are your levers.